When most people think of healthcare careers, they envision doctors, nurses, and perhaps pharmacists. And hey, those are amazing career paths. But the truth is, the healthcare industry is way more diverse than most people realize. There are tons of other rewarding healthcare careers out there that fly under the radar. These unsung heroes are absolutely essential to how we care for patients, how hospitals operate, and how medical research moves forward. These are the people working tirelessly behind the scenes, and without them, the entire system would grind to a halt. So if you're passionate about making a real difference in healthcare, but you're also looking for a career that's a little off the beaten path, stick around. In this video, I'm going to introduce you to 5 healthcare jobs you probably never knew existed. You just might discover your perfect career. Have you ever opened a medical textbook and been amazed by the intricate drawings that make complex anatomical structures make sense? Or scrolled through a medical journal and admired a diagram illustrating a surgical procedure? You can thank medical illustrators for those. These artists make the complex world of medicine visually accessible. But it's not just about drawing pretty pictures. Medical illustrators are visual storytellers with a deep understanding of human anatomy and medical procedures. Their work must be incredibly accurate and detailed because it's used to educate medical students, train healthcare professionals, and inform patients about their health.
Think about a surgeon preparing for a complicated procedure. They need to visualize every step and critical structure. Medical illustrators create visuals that guide them, ensuring smooth surgeries.
If you're thinking, where do these medical ninjas work? The answer is everywhere. Universities, hospitals, publishing houses, and even law firms. If you thrive at the intersection of art and science and have a passion for medicine, becoming a medical illustrator could be your calling. Let's talk about the unsung heroes of the operating room, the ones who make sure everything is spotless, sterile, and ready to go. Certified Registered Central Service Technicians, or CRCSTs. They keep the OR running like a well-oiled machine, and their job is way more intense than just washing a few scalpels. CRCSTs are responsible for every instrument and piece of equipment used during surgery. They inspect, clean, sterilize, assemble, and package everything according to strict protocols. They're the guardians of sterility, ensuring every item in the OR is free from microorganisms. A surgeon's hands are only as clean as the instruments they use. CRCSTs ensure every tool is sterilized and ready. They're the last line of defense against infections, directly impacting patient safety and surgical outcomes. CRCSTs also manage surgical supplies, ensuring everything is organized and available when needed. Imagine being in the middle of surgery and missing a crucial instrument. CRCSTs make sure that never happens. This job requires incredible attention to detail, a strong stomach, and the ability to work efficiently under pressure. If you thrive in a fast-paced environment and take pride in meticulous work, becoming a CRCST could be your perfect fit. It's a challenging and rewarding career, directly contributing to the well-being of every patient in the OR.
We're living in the era of personalized medicine, where understanding your own genetic makeup is becoming increasingly important.
And that's where genetic counselors come in. They're like the interpreters of your DNA, helping you understand what your genes mean for your health.
Genetic counselors are trained healthcare professionals who work with individuals and families to assess their risk for inherited conditions like cystic fibrosis, sickle cell anemia, or even certain types of cancer.
They'll help you understand your family history, order genetic testing if needed, and then guide you through the often complex results.
Let's say you find out you carry a gene that increases your risk for a certain type of cancer. A genetic counselor will walk you through your options, explaining the potential implications for you and your family.
They'll discuss things like preventative measures, lifestyle changes, and even the possibility of starting a family.
But genetic counselors don't just deal with bad news. They also play a crucial role in prenatal care.
Pregnant women or couples considering starting a family can meet with a genetic counselor to discuss their risk of having a child with a genetic condition.
They can provide information about carrier screening, prenatal testing options, and help parents-to-be make informed decisions about their pregnancy.
Genetic counseling is all about empowering people with knowledge. It's about giving individuals and families the information they need to make the best decisions for their health based on their unique genetic makeup.
It's a career that combines science, empathy, and communication skills. And it's only going to become more important as we continue to unravel the mysteries of the human genome.
Healthcare is full of tough decisions, ethical dilemmas that can weigh heavily on patients, families, and even the medical team.
That's where clinical ethicists come in. They're like the moral compass of a hospital, providing guidance and support when difficult choices need to be made.
Imagine a situation where a patient is nearing the end of their life, and there are difficult decisions to be made about their care. Do you continue aggressive treatment or focus on comfort care?
Or what about a situation where a patient's wishes conflict with the recommendations of their family or even their medical team?
These are the types of complex situations that clinical ethicists help navigate. They work with everyone involved, patients, families, doctors, nurses, social workers, to make sure that decisions are made ethically and compassionately.
They help facilitate communication, clarify values, and ensure that everyone's voice is heard.
They're not there to impose their own beliefs, but to guide everyone towards a decision that aligns with the patient's wishes and values.
Clinical ethicists are also involved in developing and reviewing hospital policies, particularly those that deal with sensitive issues like end-of-life care, informed consent, and patient confidentiality.
They act as advocates for ethical practices, making sure that the hospital is always putting the patient's best interests first.
This is a career for those who are passionate about ethics, who are comfortable dealing with complex and emotionally charged situations, and who have a deep respect for patient autonomy.
If you're someone who thrives on navigating moral gray areas and advocating for what's right, becoming a clinical ethicist could be your calling.
We live in a digital world, and healthcare is no exception. Every doctor's visit, every lab test, every prescription generates a ton of data. And that's where health information managers or HIM professionals come in. They're the data detectives of healthcare, making sure that all of that information is accurate, secure, and accessible. HIM professionals are the guardians of patient privacy, ensuring that medical records are handled confidentially and in compliance with all the regulations. They work with electronic health record systems, managing data entry, storage, and retrieval processes. They're the ones who make sure that your doctor has access to your complete medical history when they need it, without compromising your privacy. But their role goes far beyond just record keeping. HIM professionals are also involved in data analysis, using their skills to identify trends, track disease outbreaks, and even measure the effectiveness of different treatments. They play a crucial role in public health initiatives, helping researchers and policymakers make informed decisions based on real-world data. For example, imagine tracking the spread of a new virus. HIM professionals would be on the front lines, collecting and analyzing data from hospitals and clinics to help contain the outbreak and develop effective public health strategies. If you're someone who loves working with data, who's passionate about patient privacy, and who wants to be at the forefront of healthcare innovation, becoming a health information manager could be the perfect fit for you. It's a career that combines your analytical skills with your passion for healthcare, making a real difference in the lives of patients and the future of medicine. So, there you have it. 5 incredible healthcare careers you probably never knew existed. As you can see, the healthcare industry is filled with unique and lesser-known careers that are just as essential as the more traditional roles. Whether you're interested in art, ethics, technology, or genetics, there's likely a healthcare job that aligns perfectly with your passions and talents. Don't limit yourself to what you think you know about healthcare careers. Dig a little deeper, do your research, and you might be surprised by what you discover. By exploring these hidden gems, you can find a fulfilling career that not only matches your skills and interests, but also allows you to make a meaningful impact on the lives of others. So if you're ready to step into the healthcare field, don't be afraid to consider one of these fascinating careers. You might just find your perfect fit.